Hello dear students, congratulations to you. Sir, congratulations for what? Students, now we are reaching to the final school milestone. Yes, you are in class 12th ISC Commerce now. So let me tell you clearly, 12th Commerce is not just passing the exam. Of course, you will pass the exam, but about building the professional fundamentals for CAS, SES, CMS, SEVT, whatever. So this is the fundamental for your career. And students, the biggest advantage of taking ISC is your career. The stream selection in ISC Commerce is quite based. Curriculum is highly structured. Then it focuses deeply on practical application. That is the one of the biggest advantage which is not available in state board and neither in CBSE too. And it gives a massive head to start for professional competitive exams. So definitely congratulations to you to reach to a final milestone of your school for class 12th Commerce. Majority of the students who opt ISC for class 10th, I don't know why, but after 10 they came to the state board. Okay, they shifted to state board. भाई अपना state board ही ठीक है, हम class 11 12 state board से ही करेंगे. So this is the situation which majority student follows, but that is good that you are in class 12th in ISC stream, the ISC board. So now in ISC board, if we discuss about commerce, so there are multiple subjects. In today's session we are going to cover about overall overview. We are not going to deep dive in any specific subject, but we have to see the overview today about 12th ISC commerce. Okay, so let's begin. So ISC class 12 commerce, so student, as I said, it is not just a board preparation. ISC commerce is your gateway to analytical thinking, professional maturity, leadership in the world of finance, business and economics. So definitely everywhere you will have the one of the greatest opportunities for you for future from ISC commerce definitely. So why ISC commerce is different? This is the one of the biggest point कि भाई क्या अलग है इसमें. So ISC Commerce is one of the most respected academic pathways for students who are aiming for finance, business, economics and corporate careers, which are one of the fastest growing careers. Every career, even finance is growing very fast at a rapid speed. Business is growing day by day. Even Make in India mission is there. Many FDI, foreign direct investment is coming into India. So business is growing very fast. Economics भाई, economy तो drastically बदल रहा है क्योंकि world economy का impact of course India पे हो रहा है, business पे हो रहा है. So economy is changing very fast and corporate careers, they are growing rapidly, man. Everyone want to grow. Almost everyone want to go in corporate careers. तो भाई मुझे भी सूट बूट पहन के ऑफिस में जाना है, जॉब करना है. So corporate careers are there. So these all premium careers are open for you being an ISC commerce student. So first of all, first benefit is as I said, analytical thinking. So ISC is beyond the rote learning. Here there is no any concept of, we can say in रट्टा मार मूवी में देखा होगा ना आपने, रट्टा मार. Here no रट्टा मार. So students, here since we are in ISC, we should have the conceptual clarity because we have to apply analytical knowledge. There are case studies where you have to apply your brain as per conceptual clarity. So definitely this is one of the beautiful point of ISC, that you have to apply the concepts only. Next, communication skills, strong language and foundation writing ability that set ISC graduate apart in every competitive arena. Because ISC students are always strong when it comes to language foundation and even writing ability, communication skill, even analytical thinking. So everyone ISC is different from others, and when it comes to professional maturity, so the depth of ISC curriculum prepare you for higher education and real world corporate environments. That is the benefit because syllabus is that much depth. Normally मतलब we can say कि अगर हम state board में trailer देखते हैं तो यहाँ पे पूरा picture देखने वाले भाई. That is the depth of every subject, and because of that depth definitely will get the benefit in our future career. Many times it happens that at the time of class 11 or class 12, student feel that it is very deep and it is very difficult. So I am not able to handle this. But students, later on after class 12th, you will feel the benefit. You will realize the benefit that you already have to study somewhat difficult subject or syllabus as compared to other boards, but after class 12 you will get the benefit कि भाई अच्छा हुआ तब हमने difficult पढ़ा, अब हमें बाकी जो चीज़ें हैं जैसे CA वगैरह है, फाउंडेशन लेवल है, वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा easy लग रही है because हमने पहले बहुत tough syllabus पढ़ लिया है already. Okay, so that is the advantage. Next, introducing KYS series. So what is KYS series? Students, KYS means know your subject, but today we are in KYC. What is KYC? Know your course. Students, because this is just introduction part for the class 12, because now you are just entering into class 12, so you should have the basic knowledge about it before entering into it. भाई पूरा पहले जान तो लो, फिर डिटेल में तो पढ़ेंगे. बट स्टूडेंट्स, KYC मतलब आज के सेशन में हम पूरे कोर्स के बारे में जानेंगे कि ओवरऑल हमें कौन से सब्जेक्ट से क्या क्या पढ़ने वाले. इट इज जस्ट अ टीजर, एंड इन द फर्दर एपिसोड्स, आने वाले एपिसोड्स में हम डेफिनेटली विल गोइंग टू नो एवरीथिंग इन डिटेल अबाउट ईच एंड एवरी सब्जेक्ट वन बाय वन आफ्टर बाय special subject teachers in KK Commerce Academy, which is online as well as offline platform. In offline platform, we present in Nashik, Maharashtra, and in online platform, we are everywhere with our own app KKCA, which is available in PlayStore as well as App Store as well as Windows. So it is available everywhere, so you can study from your home. And the biggest plus point is we have the maximum batch size of only 30 students. Only 30 students batch size for these courses, because we know the value of that education, we know the value of personal attention. So definitely we are concerned about quality education and not a quantity education. Okay, so back to the point. So KYS series. So in KYS series we are going to understand each and every subject, which are the different subjects, then strategies, how we can score in different subjects, and even we will go about the chapter roadmap, not in today's session, because today we are going to see the overview, but in few further episodes we are going to see each and every chapter in detail. Then connect the real world with relevance and career alignment, as I said to you, because ISC Commerce is quite practical and quite in-depth career, so it is quite related to your future careers also. And the most important thing is Excel. You can excel in board and competitive exam advantage. So it is easy for you to crack CUET, it is easy for you to crack CA foundation as compared to state boards and CBSE also. Okay, so now the strength of ISC boards, as we discuss about strength, first is strong English foundation, of course. So because if we see the English subject, we'll definitely go into say this in detail. तो बच्चों इंग्लिश की अगर हम बात करें तो उसमें इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज भी है, इंग्लिश लिटरेचर भी है, तो डेफिनेटली इट बिल्ड्स वोकैबुलरी एंड क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग एंड प्रोफेशनल कम्युनिकेशन, विच इज वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट एडवांटेज इन कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड, एटलीस्ट इन conceptual depth. So as I said, ISC is taught understanding and not a surface memorization. So that is the most important point about ISC. It taught not only understanding, it taught for understanding, not surface memorization. So here we are focusing on conceptual clarity, understanding and application of that knowledge in real life. Okay, then international presentation style, that is again the point. Suppose after completion of this education you went to abroad to any country, but there is no any problem since you are already in ISC, which is accepted already. International presentation styles are accepted in ISC. Okay, so this syllabus is made as per international standards. So by default you are eligible, or you will be able to handle any board, any university, any college throughout the world globally. So you will be able to solve this. And next is competitive exam advantage. So as I said, you CUET, IPMAT, CA foundation and beyond. So you are quite comfortable with these exams because you already learned in depth in class 12th itself. Okay, and if you see international presentation style है sir, but the question is should we study from you, sir? क्या आप हमें डिटेल में पढ़ा पाओगे या नहीं, etc. So student, let me clear you. I am basically, if I say about myself, I'll definitely introduce my team very soon. But myself, I'm K.K. sir. Okay, so I completed my chartered accountancy and masters of degree in 2016, and from the past 1 decade I'm in teaching field only. Second thing, I already have the experience of teaching Maharashtra State Board, CBSE, ISC and even IG Board. Only there is only rare combination who teach to all the boards and students, not only about India. Currently we are conducting batches for the students of Australia, Sydney, then Oman National University, then Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, Asia Pacific University, then ACCA, professional courses like ACCA, CA Foundation. These are the courses we are catering currently. Okay, so students, we are not only a local or a state player, we are a international mentor where we can provide you a global knowledge with respect to your syllabus. So definitely if you are thinking to join KKCA, you will be in safe hands where you will get the quality education, definitely quality education. Okay, so now we'll see subject wise breakdown. So which are the different subjects we have to study in ISC commerce. So if we select ISC commerce, so few subjects we have to study. First is accountancy, then commerce, economics, mathematics and English. So we'll see the T's as I said to you. We'll know about each subject, just basic information. So let's see. So first subject is accountancy. So accountancy is financial intelligence, of course. So you will, what you will learn in this subject in class 12th. So first is partnership fundamentals. So in partnership there are multiple chapters like final account of partnership, then admission, then retirement, then the death, then dissolution. So everything is related to partnership. So in class 11th, we were studying only about class sole proprietorship, or we can say single owner. But now in class 12th, if we come to class 12th, now we have to study partnership and corporate world, that is company related things. So company account, share capital, ESOP share, financial statement analysis, ratio analysis. So as I said to you, accounts develop the financial intelligence and analytical discipline, that skills that are actually the foundation of every corporate career. So definitely I assure you students, if you watch my lectures continuously, if you join our KKCA, or at least you are there on these channels, you will fall in love with the subjects if you are consistent in these subjects and you attend sessions sequentially. Definitely I assure you, you will fall in this subject, because this subject is very beautiful. It is not at all we have to remember much things. It is focused on conceptual clarity. If you are quite comfortable in concepts, you can apply this knowledge in every questions. There are multiple variety of questions, but concepts are clear, you can solve anything, any question. Okay, and of course multiple career pathways are open for you, like CA, then investment banking is one of the fastest growing career now, corporate finance, which is never ending career, then CMA or CS, and even US CMA, like this career sales option open for you, and financial consulting. So students, these are career which are open for you, where you can work in either in India or abroad or anywhere in the world. Okay, then other subjects, one of the subject is commerce. So commerce teach us how business actually works. So from trade to banking to insurance to marketing to HR, commerce teach how business is actually work in the economy. So it is the introduction of corporate world as a living system. So students, if you are dreaming to start your own business, if you are dreaming to start a own if you want to be entrepreneur, if you want to start your own startup, so students, commerce subject is there for you, which will guide you to how actually business works. Because after going into business, अगर आप बिजनेस के अंदर एंटर कर जाओगे और फिर आप सीखना चाहोगे और भाई बिजनेस में तो हमें नहीं आ रहा, अभी क्या करूं, मुझे तो समझ ही नहीं रहा भाई, तब तक लॉस हो जाएगा. यहाँ पे कोई रिस्क नहीं है, ना हमारा कोई इन्वेस्टमेंट है, ना कोई लॉस होने वाला है. तो यहाँ पे ये सब्जेक्ट जब हम पढ़ेंगे, कॉमर्स सब्जेक्ट, विल गेट द कंप्लीट आइडिया अबाउट बिजनेसेस, हाउ बिजनेस वर्क्स. So there are different functions in business. Of course, the human resources are there. We have to manage the finances of the business. We have to manage the sales of the business. We have to see the distribution of the business. Insurance is also part of the business. Marketing is one of the important part which, through which business can grow. So we are going to see everything. We will study each and every part in these subjects. Then next is economics and policy, global thinking. So basically, when it comes to economics, when in class 12 specifically, it is macroeconomy. Macro means large economics. Okay, macro means large. So when it large economics, that is national income, fiscal policy of whole nation, then public finance, then international trade, import, export, entry port, whatever. So economic develop policy thinking and global awareness, which is essential for even UPSC, even finance, even research and consulting career. So wherever you go in these careers, so economic knowledge is definitely very, very important for you, which will be provided in commerce for you. Next, when it comes to mathematics, that is quantitative age. So you, of course, it is optional subject. If you opt for it, then of course you have to study accordingly. So if you opt mathematics as a career of option subject, code which is 860. So basically, the topics like calculus, probability, matrix, statistics, commercial mathematics. These are the subjects, topics we have to study in mathematics. So mathematics strengthen the logical reasoning and quantitative aptitude. And quantitative aptitude is useful for any exam in the any competitive exam or any entrance exam in India. Pan India, wherever you want to go. Suppose you have to give state level exam, you have to give appear for CET exam. If you want to target specific colleges like St. Xavier, then Z exam, you have to give symbiosis for SAT exam, you have to appear. Then I am, for example, you have to appear for CAT exam, CUT exam. Of course, I am saying about MBA, okay, after graduation, CAT exam is there. So CUT, IPMAT, data analytics career. So whatever exam you have to give for entrance level, see, you will get the admission only after clearing of entrance exam, and at that entrance exam you have to score well in quantitative aptitude, then only you can secure your seat in top colleges and top universities in India. Okay, even English in ISC. The English in ISC is not just about grammar. It develops a literature analysis, writing skills, vocabulary, critical thinking. So there are two parts in English also. So one is English language and another is English literature. Okay, so of course English language is normally regular part, it is available in CBSE also, but literature is something different, which is proposal writing, then directed writing, drama, poetry, etc., etc. So definitely it is useful for your career part. Okay, and even if you are planning for actuarial science, which is also a rare career actually, very few people know about it, because exam difficulty level of exam in actuarial science is quite high, so that's why very rare people go to it. But of course, being a student of mathematics, if you select mathematics quantitative aptitude, quantitative age, so you can go for that actuarial science also. Okay, so students, when it comes to professional personality, of course English will help you. Now, career opportunities, there are multiple options. So CA, CS, CMA, these are professional courses, Indian professional courses for there. If you are thinking for globally, then you can go for CFA, then SCCA, then you can think for USCMA, then you can plan for CPA. So there are multiple courses you can think globally. So these options are also open for you after ISC Commerce 12th. Then BBA, MBA. So if you want to do degrees from the top institutions nationally and globally, you can think on it. Investment banking is again high performance, high paying job. Corporate law, if you want to enter into law, you have to complete your LLB, LLM. So if you are planning for central universities for these courses, you have to give CLAT exams accordingly. Then economic honors. So even people who are interested in economics, so they did BCom honors in economics, specialization like this. Then entrepreneurship. So if you want to start a business, so of course commerce, it is based on money only, and money is available in commerce. So students, before moving ahead, so let me show you something.
कॉलेज के बाद जॉब, जॉब के बाद थकान, और पढ़ाई का क्या? लेकिन अब पढ़ाई होगी जब आप चाहो. इंट्रोड्यूसिंग के कॉमर्स एकेडमीज, रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर्स, एनी टाइम, एनीवेयर. चाहे आप वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल हो, चाहे आप स्टूडेंट हो, हाउसवाइफ या बिजनेसमैन, घर पर हो या सफर में हो, जहां इंटरनेट वहां आपका साथी KKCA. KKCA ऐप में आपको फीचर्स मिलते हैं जैसे कि वीडियोस डाउनलोड करें, स्पीड अपने अकॉर्डिंगली एडजस्ट करें, और इसके साथ ही आपको डाउट सेशन और नोट्स भी मिलेंगे. KKCA प्रोवाइड्स कोर्सेज लाइक 11-12 के सभी बोर्ड्स, HSC, CBSE, ISC, BCom, BBA, MCom, MBA, CA, CS, CMA फाउंडेशन एंड सारे गवर्नमेंट कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स लाइक ऑडिटर एंड अकाउंटेंट. अब हर किसी की पढ़ाई अब उसके पॉकेट में. सो एनरोल नाउ. Download the KK Commerce Academy application and start your journey now.
Yes, so students, now we are going about to conclude the session. So one of the important point for class ISC is to remember that your paper pattern is 80-20. So 80 marks for theory exam and 20 marks for project work, that is practical. So you have to focus on that also. If you score 20 out of 20, then it is only possible for you to score 90+% in ISC. Okay. So whatever written assignment or maybe YY exam or case studies, whatever project is given by your teacher, so do select your topic as early as possible and work accordingly, so that you will get 20 out of 20 in that part, and then only our dream to get the 90+% is possible. Okay. Then one of the biggest issue. Okay, we'll come to the competitive exam part now. So as I said, CUET, CA Foundation, IP MAT, ENCA, CMA exams, CLAT, SAT, international exams. So in such exams, ISC student will get competitive advantage or as compared to other students. Okay, because why ISC wins? That is also the point. Why ISC wins? Because they are trained in writing, not just recalling. Because ISC is conceptual based only from initial point. Next, it build analytical framework early. Then the biggest point ISC wins is strong quantitative foundation, superior language and comprehensive skills, because we already see that in English literature also, not only depends on grammar only, and interviews and JD confidence. When it comes to interview and JD group discussion confidence, ISC students are like anything, they are like Virat Kohli. When there are multiple players and Virat Kohli is just only one, so ISC student is just only one as compared to others. I am not saying that ISC students are only one, of course, but comparatively when we come to pan India, so there are very rare students who opt for ISC commerce. So definitely you are from that rare diamond part, we can say, rather than gold, they are rare diamonds. Okay, so you have that much plus points advantages with you. So ISC is because ISC focus on conceptual learning, give a strong and lasting advantage in every competitive exam landscape. So rather than naming 2, 3, 4, 5 exams, so it is very fair to say that you will get the competitive exam landscape in every competitive exam. Okay. Now, common mistakes, ISC student should avoid these mistakes actually. So that's why I'm just saying this mistake in day one only. So underestimating writing practices. So ISC rewards structured, well presented answers. So writing practice is non-negotiable. So do remember, as an ISC student, you need practice of writing the answer which are well structured and well presented, which will impress the examiner and which will give the exam marks definitely. Next, ignoring presentation quality. So neat formatting, proper heading and clean numerical workings directly impact marks. So if your presentation is nice, definitely you will get the marks easily, and this impression will benefit for other questions also. फॉर एग्जाम्पल एज एग्जामिनर सपोज मैंने फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन चेक किया जहाँ पे आपको प्रेजेंटेशन बेस्ट है, सेकंड क्वेश्चन में थोड़ी बहुत मिस्टेक भी रही ना तो भी मैं मार्क्स दे दूंगा भाई, मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि मार्क्स पूरे ही दूंगा, लेकिन फॉर एग्जांपल से 5 मार्क्स का क्वेश्चन है तो मेरे हाथ में ना कि अगर गलत है मिस्टेक है तो 4 मार्क्स देने, 3 देने, 2 देने, वो तो मेरे हाथ में है ना. सो आई विल गिव मोर मार्क्स इफ योर प्रेजेंटेशन impresses me. Okay, then studying without conceptual clarity. So memorizing without understanding leads to collapse in application based questions. So definitely you can you will be able to solve memorizing question, but when it comes to understanding application based question you will collapse कि भाई हमने तो कभी कंसेप्चुअली पढ़ा ही नहीं था, हम तो रट्टा मार के आए थे और हम लिखने के लिए गए, लेकिन वहां पे तो एप्लीकेशन बेस्ड केस लॉ केस बेस्ड क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया, अब कैसे करें. सो यू विल फॉल इन दैट ट्रैप. सो दैट इज वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट मिस्टेक दैट फ्यू स्टूडेंट्स डू. आई होप यू आर नॉट फ्रॉम दैट फ्यू स्टूडेंट्स. यू विल स्टडी फ्रॉम proper application based knowledge, okay, not for memorizing only. Next, last minute preparation. Even few students, many students do this, that in the last 2 months we have to study everything, but students frankly speaking ISC syllabus is too much vast. So leaving it for the last 2 months create extreme pressure, anxiety, and it will result in definitely bad result only. Okay. Next is skipping revision cycles. So students, revision cycle is very important for your performance improvement. Yes. So if you want to improve yourself, then I am not saying about the single revision cycle. So revision should be there after every month, after quarterly. So revision should be continuously there. And last is imbalance between theory and numericals. So both dimension you have to manage. For example, when it comes to numericals, accountancy is there compulsory, and if you opt for maths, of course it is also it includes numericals, and other subjects like economics and commerce, these are pure theoretical subjects. So you have to make balance in both the subjects, because many times it happens. So student who like accountancy, sir, I love accountancy, I love calculations, so this is my favorite subject, but I don't like commerce and economics. By I like or I don't like, ये गर्लफ्रेंड की बात नहीं चल रही, सिलेबस की बात चल रही है. If you want to score good, we have to balance all the subjects. So rather than we can say you have to jack of all rather than master of one. So you have to manage all the subjects, but majority students don't do it. So these are the mistakes which your seniors made, but I hope you will not make the same mistake. Okay. So when it comes to KK Commerce Academy, students, we a KK Commerce Academy, a professional team with the multiple chartered accountants and the expert teachers. We provide education from 1 decade almost, and thousands of students. If you see our channel, this channel only 6 million plus views we got on our YouTube channel, and 30,000 plus app downloaded. Already students are learning from our online platforms and offline students also. So students, this is just because of trust and not because of any paid advertisement. So definitely you will get the quality education here. Only quality. We focused on quality. We don't focus on cheap education. No, we can think for affordable but not for cheap education. Okay. So students, let me clear this. Conceptual teaching exam you will get in KKCA, conceptual teaching, then exam oriented writing technique. We will train you how you have to write exams, what is expected from you. You have to remember keywords, because in ISC they focus on keywords, and if you write few keywords, definitely you will get the very good marks. Okay. So that is one of the important point. Then consistency is one of the important part for you. So we will there to make your consistency. We will provide you notes in online platform. In addition to this, we will solve all the PYQs, that is previous year question papers. Doubt solving will be there. Session will be live. Maximum 30 students in a single batch. So students, we are there for mentoring you, not only for the class 12th but also for future guidance also, because since we are already providing the courses for graduations, for masters, for professional courses, so we can guide you very well for your future. Okay. So students, these are the KYS where we just provided you subject roadmap, and in the further episodes, this is the series, this is just the part 1. In this series, we are going to provide you subject detail for each and every subject. We'll give you the information about each and every chapter about the subject in detail. So see you there, but do remember to subscribe the channel and also press the bell icon so that you will get the updates easily. And the most important thing, just follow or we can say join our WhatsApp group. The link is given in the description box itself. Just click on it and join our WhatsApp group. You will get the every update about your course. Okay. So students, that's it for the session. See you in the next session, and don't forget to download our app KKCA, which is available in PlayStore, App Store. So see you there. Happy learning with KKCA. Bye bye.